Nakusoo, hi.
Hey, what is up, Think the Bear?
I am currently sitting down for some Chulip. This is Chulip section 4. We are a bad teenager. Our character is named Charchim, and he has to find the girl of his dreams. And he did find her, but he's too poor, and now he has to basically improve his status amongst everybody in town. And to do so, he has to help them out in various ways. And currently, we are in Worldly Desire Temple, which is the second area of the game, and we just got to it probably a couple of videos ago. And you'll notice a very furious eggplant.
Yeah, I noticed that. Are all the enemies like have their own unique look?
Oh yeah, definitely. And they're kind of like enemies because they pose a danger to our character Charchim because he can hurt them, or they can get hurt by him. But really, they're just they're upset about something. So what Charchim has to do is actually kind of alleviate their frustration somehow. And then if they're happy, they'll give him a kiss. And by kissing, we can level up, and that is the point of the game. By kissing people, people will say, you know, that Charchim's a pretty good guy, and then Mel, the girl, his name's Mel, will undoubtedly, fall for our how do you say, masculine prowess.
So weird though to think about it. Like you're going around kissing people to win a girl's heart, and at the same time, you want to like prove to her, even though it seems weird. Like, wouldn't that seem weird if you're like kissing everyone and then you come up to the girl that you actually want to go to, but they know you're kissing her?
Right. Think of it like kisses that don't really mean anything, kind of like a kiss hello in like European culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. With that said, it's fucking full on lips. And by the way, there's fucking the Grim Reaper. Because this is the cemetery of Worldly Desire Temple. It's gonna take 4 hearts from this. So, Chulip has, of course, a heart health thing. Charge him if he's embarrassed or, like, actually physically hurt, he'll lose hearts. So, in Chulip, feeling bad and, getting injured, same thing.
So, why did he take, like, 4 hearts?
Because, he said he was gonna take 4 hearts. The Grim Reaper is actually pretty interesting, and it's funny that I said they're not enemies, because the Grim Reaper is an enemy. He is, run, charge him, run!
Oh, he's actually following you. I thought he was just staying there.
Yeah. The Grim Reaper will show up in the cemetery at midnight. And this is the Oda family. And the Shimazu family. And something's coming from the ground. Because these are the NPCs. A number of them live underground. They only show up for a couple hours a day. So it's important to note when they show up and what they do. And if you noticed, you saw how kind of like steam's coming out of them.
Yeah, I've seen it. Is that like they're mad?
Mm-hmm. And then when the whistling sound happens and you see the music notes, that means that they're, for whatever reason, they've calmed down a little bit, and then we can go kiss them by pressing the kiss button. But that one's pretty tricky, and actually I don't think we can get it yet. But this is the Tomb of Villainous Criminals, which won't be important right now, but it's something to keep in mind as we traverse the cemetery at the darkest hour of the day. Our current goal, actually, is we have to replace the monks who lives in the temple. He has a bad gon. He inherited the position from his dad, who had a really good sounding gon. But it was a soul stone. See, but we already knew that. To put it shortly, a teacher who is a gravestone with feet and a nose, pretty much, has stolen part of our advisor's love letter set that we were going to use to write a love letter to the girl. It was stolen by a teacher who felt slighted, and then teachers that felt more slighted took it from him, in order to get the love letter set back, we have to improve the gong, pretty much. So that's what we're trying to do in fucking like 400 words. But like I said, the NPCs live underground, and this is the same guy, as you'll notice, that was just above ground, and he kicked us a few times.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like when you said the notes come to his head, I noticed like you tried to kiss him, but he still like hit you.
The thing with Voodoo Doll is that Voodoo Doll, like I said, I don't think it's possible to do it right now. I think we need to get something first. And he also kicks her butt.
Wow, he does a lot of damage.
Yep. So I think we just said screw that for a second, and we're gonna go back to the angry eggplant.
Yeah, it happens.
So we are also getting our butts kicked by Eggplant Boy, which is actually his name. Eggplant Boy is unsatisfied, and he returns to the Netherverse, underground. But we can use items such as the hot sweet potato, and we'll fill our hearts up by 12. The cold sweet potato only does 2, so a hot sweet potato is 6 times more healthy than a cold one.
That makes sense. I also want to ask, at the top right, I seen like the time. It like keeps going rapidly.
Yep, that timer is always going, and the NPCs kind of run on a schedule based on it. So while Charchim smells something good, but it turns out it's so for instance, like Voodoo Doll only shows up at he comes out of his hole at 2 o'clock every morning. And other NPCs will come out of their holes at other times, and they're also, I guess you could say, okay, just really quickly here though, that there's a warning sign that says "Beware of the bamboo" for panda poop, which is important. But the reason why a person would look into the bamboo forest is that you can get $700. Otherwise, you get more poop. So, but there are actually some more main NPC characters, or NPCs, and they have also schedules, but they're always above ground.
And I'm assuming, do they like come out during the day?
Some of them do, yeah. Some of them do. Like right now, for instance, the 2 main characters of World of Desire Temple are all, they're sleeping. They're both sleeping. It's the monk character with the gong that we need to improve, or find a better one of, and his daughter. Actually, I think we're going to see his daughter right now. Yeah, there she is. That's Belle. That's the monk's daughter. And what the monk's like. Yeah, Mendicasi, or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, is basically when some kind of religious figure, or like a religious person, goes and asks for donations at different cities. So, and the old monk was struck by lightning, and it kind of disappoints her, but that's the reason why the current monk is the monk.
So there are ghosts in the cemetery. Be careful at night.
So, they really want you to watch out for that fucking, the Grim Reaper. So, World of Desire Temple, like I said, is the second area, and it extends from the cemetery by the train tracks. That's how we get here, because Charchim right now is living in Long Life Town, which you haven't seen yet, but just take my word for it. All the way down to this little area, which has a couple more holes for us, which means a couple more characters, which means a couple more potential kisses, if we do things right, and also a waterfall.
I always like these type of games, like for the older consoles. They kind of have a charm to them.
Yeah. Well, I think the way that Chulip looks is really good. I don't know, just the way that all the characters look. But this is called the Hasty Wizard, and he comes out apparently at 3 o'clock, and now he's shaking. But there you go. That is a kiss. I know it's fucking on the lips and stuff like that, but yeah.
That must be like the best kiss ever. Having a universe, and fireworks.
Yep. Well, at times actually they're very rewarding in my opinion. I think they're fucking great because it's really tense beforehand because Charchim can really get hurt, and then it has like the old school game overs too. Like it'll go back to the last save. And let's see if we get him. We only got $5 from him. They give you more money normally, but there's something else we get. This is a very important item. It's the speed upple, which at the time I wasn't sure what it was, so I was kind of confused. But we don't need this poop. So yeah, the speed upple. We're not going to use it quite yet because there's a definite sense of like permanence in Chulip, and I didn't want to fuck something up. So but that's a very, very helpful item, if not the most helpful item in the game. But we can also eat a black cookie, which is notably not black. Yeah.
There we go, got your health back.
Yep. So, and now I think we're waiting for, you see that little hole down there? A little crack in the ground?
Is it going to open up during the night?
I think it opens up pretty soon. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. It is Mr. Frog, who we were introduced to in an earlier episode. And his deal is that he jumps, I think he says, if you look down in his hole while he's sitting down there, he says, like, they all either talk about what kind of character they are, or they'll just give you a straight up, like, the hint on how to kiss them. But unfortunately, there's an area behind the waterfall, and while I'm trying to, like, scope him out and see how I can kiss him, I walk into this little area, which is a charcoal hut, kind of, that you can't really do anything with. And that fucks up any chance we had at kissing Mr. Frog right now. So that means we have to wait until tomorrow for us to get another chance.
Is there a way that you can like mess it up and not get a kiss from someone?
Hmm. Oh wait, you mean like then they'll just run away forever?
Yeah.
No, it's basically day by day kind of things. Which, that would be horrible if they did that. I'm glad they not. But like I said, Chulip's a good game. It's just it's kind of for a certain type of person, I guess, is really gonna like it. And so that was. We got one kiss. That was pretty good. A lot of times videos don't have any kisses, so consider yourself lucky.